Hello, everyone. My name is Savon Kelman, and on this week's discussion, we had the opportunity to play the role as associate VP for student affairs on student life and engagement. So we had the opportunity to address three issues in how we can go about implementing these plans. And so, the first issue that I'll be addressing is depression. It is very common for college students to feel depression. There are many reasons why anyone would get depressed in college. Um, Students deal with financial aid responsibilities, they have access to alcohol and other drugs. They are uncertain about their future. They're experiencing sleep deprived and also having difficulties with handling greater academic demands. What will help these students is to help them acknowledge what is depression when they're in the moment. Some students don't know what depression is when they're in the moment, and I feel though it would better help them to help. It will beneficial them for them to be acknowledged, for them to know what it is, because most students experience depression and don't know what it is, so they'll find ways that will better help them, like drugs. Going to drugs, like, oh, this will soothe me because I'm stressed out in class, or they'll think eating is. Most students experience weight gain and weight loss and not knowing that that is a sign of depression. As a VP of Student Affairs, I'll get what I will do. I will get with the schools, counseling centers. I will start an awareness about depression. Um, I will start off with freshmen in their FYE classes because that's where students are experiencing it the most. You know, when freshmen that are experiencing that transition from high school to college and not knowing how to deal with their classes and this whole transitioning from high school and being on their own. Within their FYE classes, we can have sessions where we talk about depression and what it looks like and how to deal with it and what we can do to prevent it or stop it. The next issue that I'll be addressing is alcohol and drug abuse. Almost one-fourth of the nation college students meet medical criteria for substance abuse of dependence. Or dependence. College students make up one of the largest consumer groups of drugs. Um, Students usually get themselves involved in alcohol and drugs abuse at parties when they're experiencing peer pressure or wanting to be in an in crowd, and especially when they become legal and not knowing the importance of and the risk of or drinking too much. Most college students, it happen. Most of the drinking happens in college when you want to have that wild life experience, but not knowing what you're putting your body through, the consequences that you taking your body through. Um, how I would implement these instructions to is by creating a combination of cognitive behavior skills with motivation enhancement intervention. So these intervention will challenge alcohol expectancies. We will provide 30-minute sessions where we meet three times a month with these students. The students will know how far and the limitations of drinking and the importance of what it does to the body. With these sessions, we'll also provide treatment centers designed to help students without disturbing their academic progress. The steps that it may take to get this intervention started is with a small group of 10 to 15 students. These students will be assigned professional or counseling, and depending on their results, will let us know if our plan works for them and what we can do to better assist them. And the last issue that I will be addressing is community involvement. So the reason why I chose community involvement is because it is important for us to shape our students' experience and encourage engagement. Um, Providing students with the real world concept is just as important is getting them prepared for their careers. So when students are not getting involved in their community, they're missing out on their importance that's rooted to better their future careers. It starts with campus involvement. Student organization and clubs will open a wider window of networking for students. They will not only communicate with students outside of their major, but also communicate with professionals within their community. Study shows that joining student organization on campus has beneficial effects on the mental health as well. Okay, so student engagement depends on many factors such as student expectation and aspiration. So a plan that I would create to address this is by creating and maintaining a stimulating learning environment. We will give students a good reason to be a part of the community and why it is important to get involved in the community. We will also foster social connections where we're creating opportunities for engagement in student clubs and organizations, and also within the community around them. The steps that we may have to take is to communicate this with a small group of students, and scheduling this that will not interfere with their schedule, and also our intervention plan. Thank you for listening. This concludes my video. Hope everyone have a great, safe spring break. Thank you.